Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17
and Greyshot151 here,
and today we're doing a review on Godzilla's Revenge, part of our Kaiju in Review series.
also known as All Monsters Attack. When a young boy ventures with his imagination into the land of monsters, he finds trouble and hope, among many other things, as not only is he in danger on his imagination, but in his everyday life as robbers try to murder him, basically.
Yeah, so this movie is very weird.
It is, especially when you consider that the previous movie was a big epic showdown of all these monsters, like a grand action-adventure movie. Like, they go to, like, involving, like, the moon and other planets, like, and this one's very small. It's very...
Okay.
It stars one person, this kid named Ichiro, and his interaction with his, basically a group of kids around him, a series of robbers that he gets tangled up with, and his family, like, people around him.
Yes.
And I'll let you start with your thoughts.
Okay, here's my problem with this movie.
Yes.
This movie is not as bad as what I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still not good. It's not even okay. It's still a bad movie. And here's my rationale.
Okay.
The movie is called Godzilla's Revenge.
Yep.
And Godzilla's barely in this film.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I think that's just a bad name of the title.
Even All Monsters Attack is a bad title.
Yes, because
if this movie was if this movie was recut to be a children's entertainment film with no Godzilla, and they resubstitute it with him going on daydreams with a small hero character, that's cut out the stock footage, cut out the BS. You do that, you make it an hour film. I think you would have.
It's only an hour. It's like an hour and 9 minutes.
That's what I mean. How much stock footage is in here? Like 15, 20 minutes.
Probably that, yeah.
Yeah, so you cut that out. That's why a 15-minute movie. You cut in a couple minutes of him thinking of a hero-type character, like an All Might type figure to him, like Midoriya and My Hero. You do that, and then you have that character go through the same sort of path, and maybe you tighten up the script in a few spots. You could make this a way better film. You shoehorning in Godzilla feels like Cloverfield Paradox with Cloverfield. It doesn't fit. Hey guys, you want the new Godzilla action figure?
Hook it up. Oh my god, that thing does not look safe.
This is the new variant after he murdered everyone in Osaka. Come buy now for $19.99.
Oh, it's a little fake computer. Okay. Can I counterpoint?
Yes.
I actually think it fits, and I actually think this is actually a good movie.
You're insane if you think this is a good movie.
Okay, let me explain.
It's not as boring and as convoluted as Megalon.
You are being wrapped up with the title, where the fact of the matter is, compare this, let's say, Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. You get a really good understanding of this kid.
No!
Yes, you do. Okay.
Okay, yes and no.
Let me explain. Let me explain. You get an understanding of this kid he is a kid. He finds something shining on the ground, he picks it up. He has troubles as a kid, like he gets bullied. He has an imagination. He speaks to his neighbors, and his parents are never there. There's a lot of normal human things that you see with this character moving forward. And the theme of the movie is learn to fight your own battles. You must learn to do, like... And maybe that isn't the best battle to maybe punch and kick the bully, but it is. You can't always run away. You're
right.
There
is character development in this film for that kid.
Yes.
No one else.
Can you say that for Godzilla vs. Megaguirus? Can you say that for Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah? This movie actually has a character go from point A to point B.
A small piece of character development. You're right. That does make it a better in that regard to those films. Yes. You know what? Those films also had better than this film? Monster fights.
Gabriel's just like, fuck it. I can't fight your son. I'll fight you, asshole. And now he's realizing...
Godzilla's literally stomping him. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Can we please pull back a little bit for the fight? Godzilla vs. Megaguirus and Godzilla vs. Megalon easily trounce. You can shove all the stock footage from movies that, by the way, are weaker than the... But the fight in Megalon and the fight in Megaguirus are better. What you had Minilla fight... The new fights are Minilla fighting Gabra like 2 or 3 times. And those are okay at best. Then you also have Godzilla vs. Gabra, which is, once again, completely one-sided. And it's slightly enjoyable, but way too close up in the shots. The shots themselves, I wish they would have pulled back and allowed to see a little bit more of the action. And Godzilla's only in it for a couple, new footage, probably 5 minutes, if that. So it's not even that much of interesting footage. And then they also do a weird thing with the Mission Impossible style. We're going to show you the best shots in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, I literally could have just saw the first opening credits and left.
You're doing your clip show of the movie. Yeah. Well, again, this movie I think it's wrong to compare this movie as a Godzilla movie.
It's called Godzilla's Revenge. It's a Godzilla movie.
No, but here's the thing. That's wrong. The title is wrong.
Even if it's wrong, it's still a major flaw in the film.
Godzilla is not the focus. It's Minya and primarily Ichiro. Because you don't know why it's Ichiro? Because Minya, again, everyone makes note of, oh, it doesn't make any sense. This kid is... Why is no clip shows? Why is it only...
clip shows because they didn't have money, that's why.
Well, again...
So go on the 15 minutes of
But
footage.
for the theme of the movie, why is it repeating all these past fights? It's because this kid is imagining himself there as Godzilla's fighting all these monsters. Are you telling me not once, whenever you see something epic in a movie or a TV show, especially when you were a kid, you never imagined yourself in that scenario?
Oh, I still do it now, but what I'm saying is, there's a difference.
Okay.
Yes.
Again, you're focusing on this kid in his imagination, and Minya is is who he represents.
Yes.
Minya is a small monster and he gets bullied by Gabra, just like him. He goes to his imagination to basically escape, but he still finds these same problems.
That doesn't make me...
So by him helping Minya combat his problems, he then learns himself how to do it. And that's what I like about this movie. You see him slowly grow, and you see him reflect, where he tries to escape, but even in his imagination, he still has to combat the problems he has. He still has to fight Gabra, the bully.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
Yes.
You're right, they have some moments like that are smart. But instead of putting more time and effort in fleshing out his family, fleshing him out, fleshing out his neighbors, fleshing out the bank robbers, doing anything else, they show more stock footage of Godzilla. They show more stock footage of other fights in other movies. And...
Were they bad sequences?
No, we're not... Here's the thing, though. I'm not counting that as this film. Like, it doesn't count.
Did they use the sequences poorly?
Yes! Because there are shots in the stock footage that don't make sense contextually. Once again, I'll say this. It's weird how they're showing the movie ahead. Some of it's, of course, like...
Because they don't have an opening.
Yeah.
This movie is, like, bare budget. What I will say is, there are some slow sequences in this movie.
This movie was not as slow and boring as Megalon. I will give you that.
How about Mega Gears?
Here's the counterpoint. The fight in Mega Gears, I almost want to say makes up for it, because Megalon has such a cool personality. Gabra has no personality. Gabra is just an annoying...
Are you kidding me? He's got enough personality.
He's just annoying. Like, for some reason, he...
The moment he looks at Godzilla and is like, fuck no, and just goes the other way.
Oh my god,
man. Oh, Gabra's
shut up.
Yeah, use that size advantage.
You know what? I feel like Minilla actually has learned a new attack. A painful screech. Where he just screeches at that annoying sound, and the Gabra's like...
I like this. Minnie's right to Godzilla. Help! He's trying to murder me. Godzilla's like, no, fight.
Yeah, but, okay, you have that one...
He's a bully. He's a giant monster that's a bully. He fights on the little monster, and he runs like hell away from the king of the monsters.
Like I said, I get where you see, like, the shimmers of hope in this film, but I want more of it. Because, once again, the bank robbers are incredibly stupid. Like, their entire plan.
That's the whole point.
No! Okay, listen. Listen! If you're going to judge it on how good something is, then you have to show how bad something is.
Yeah.
These robbers make no point. They could have left that kid, or they didn't even have to take the kid. They could have just been in the place, kid, where's it? Alright, knock the kid out, go over. Apparently, in the time frame that they take to take the kid over to a new place, they repaint the guy's car and get everything else done. So they could have literally just booked it before anyone realized what was going on.
Oh, works.
The car's working.
Yep.
Okay, so why are you chasing the kid?
Because they're going to use him as a passport.
This point, screw it. Just grab another kid.
As you keep making note, I don't think you're watching this movie because they literally say, we need the driver's license to get back.
Yeah, but the driver's license is in the apartment, right?
Right.
It's with the kid.
And they're like, we can't let
the kid is sleeping on the floor. There's his bag. Check it. Driver's license. Let's go. Even if he didn't have it, kid, where's my driver's license? Or knock on the door. Hey, you took my driver's license from there because I was doing some maintenance work. Can I have it back? Oh, sure. Because we just saw he hands it to Bully, so he's fine with that. Hands that, leaves. And then they steal the car and drive away.
Why didn't the Home Alone guys do the exact same thing when they were fighting? Because they got annoyed by the effing kid.
Yeah, and also...
You mean after the kid...
If we're going to mention Home Alone as well...
There's some good sequences.
The sequences where they're doing it is really slapstick, and while Home Alone takes the extra step and make it really entertaining and just really just over the top, and I don't mean the sequels, I mean the first movie, then This movie, it's just in a dirty, dry warehouse where for 20 minutes we're just looking at keep away from the robbers and the kid. That's it. And
there's a few good sequences.
The kid doesn't even have anything valuable. Like, if the kid had, like, their passport or had the keys or something, anything.
He knows what they're going to do. He knows they're going to
take It doesn't matter if they're gone. The guy who lost his car probably knows what is going on as well.
Yes, and he's going to say keep an eye out for a gray car or whatever, not a black one.
Can you tell me anything about the robbers?
Yeah, sunglasses and drunk.
No. Anything of character. Anything.
As I just said, sunglasses guy who has the anger issue, and the drunk who's kind of like the
But
slapstick.
how much character can you say from Home Alone? About those two guys?
I'm not saying this is a better movie than Home Alone. I'm just saying that this was made far back then, and you can see elements of where, like, Home Alone, what Home Alone would use.
But when
not that the director looked at this movie.
Is the story more consistent than Megalon?
Yes.
But is it more consistent than Megagearus?
Yes.
Hell no.
Oh yes.
If you can justify a black hole gun fired from space, then or portal gun, mind you, then you can justify why a robber would steal a kid for absolutely no reason when he could get away.
He didn't do anything with his shoes though.
Okay, dumb question.
Dumb answer.
They're looking for the passport, or sorry, the driver's license, right?
Yeah.
So, wouldn't that be in the apartment in which the kid went back to?
Probably. But if they stood there and waited, they'd have to deal with this guy. So they probably...
No, they wouldn't. Just tell the kid, hey, we just want the passport. You could literally have knocked on the door and said, excuse me, little boy, I lost my passport and I believe you took it. Oh yeah, I found driver's license.
Oh, he knocked the name off.
Sure.
You were okay. This movie is much more human than you're giving it credit for.
No,
this kid's just imagining the Monster Island stuff. He's just imagining this stuff.
I'm not saying there isn't originality in some regard. I'm saying it's poorly done. That's the thing. You can look at the shoddiness and say it's good. I look at the shoddiness and I'm like, it's not great. Is it better than Megalon? For God's sakes, yes. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Godzilla's Revenge is better than Megalon. Are you saying it's better than Godzilla vs. Megagearus?
Yes.
No.
Can I tell you why? It's not. It doesn't try to go over the top with these action sequences. It doesn't have one good fight scene, and the whole movie it drags on with poor characters that you don't root for. I would hit every single character.
That kid was not bad. He was a little annoying in the beginning.
Every single character in Godzilla vs. Megagearus is bare bones stock character. I can say at least for Ichiro and those characters, I remember them for at least going out there and doing. Yes, are they the smartest characters? No. But
you know what?
They still act like, okay, you still have the bank robbers, and you still have Ichiro. And you still have the toy inventor. Like, you still get a little bit of character from these moments.
You're saying he has a character development, and you're right. Until he decides to honk the horn on the motorcycle and cave into the bully's demands. If that was the case, and he would have beat up the bully, and the bully would have been left, and all the other kids would have went with him, and they walk away, that would have made it better than Megagearus in my mind. But all you're doing is showing that the bully still can manipulate that kid by screwing over that poor guy, and then that kid runs to his dad, which, by the way, would like to see more development because they started and then he's completely cut out. But then he honks the horn, screws up the guy's work, covers him in paint, and then decides to run to his dad, which is not what Minya would do. Minya had to fight Gabra by himself. Yes, he got another kid's help, but that kid is essentially internally Minya.
Yes, that's so dumb, but
that's what ruins it down to me, because that's showing a kid being like, oh yeah, you can beat up the bully, but technically you still have to be like him. No. All right, so he beat the bully and stuff like that.
Yep.
So now he's just gonna walk home and
as the good person.
Yes, exactly. So he's still being coaxed by the bullies?
Nope. Kind of. No, that's a kid proving to his friends he can pull a prank. He can actually go out and have a little fun. Again, you're going by the point of this is like a 14-year-old and he's going to rob like a gun, like he's going to go rob a cashier. This is a 7-year-old honking a motorcycle horn and the guy gets splattered in his own paint. If that actually happened in real life, I would laugh and run as well.
But what I'm saying is,
you're putting this perspective from a 25-year-old and you need to bring it down to where you're a kid.
But what has better action sequences? Those other films. What has better?
One fight sequence in Megagearus.
Shit, it's worth it. Anyway, Anyway, yes. Anyway, what also, you said this has better sound. Okay, so I can justify it there.
Yeah.
So, yes, the soundtrack might be a little bit
No,
more.
it's not better than Megagearus, I will say that. It's good.
I'm trying to help you!
No, I'm not, I'm giving you
So all you said is the basic premise and the story and one character's better.
and actually most of the characters. You have the toy inventor who has a little bit of personality.
Yeah.
You have, also, there's actually good jokes.
Some of them, yeah, some of them fall really
Did you laugh
far
once at
apart.
Megagearus? It like, through to a joke that they actually did?
I mean...
No. You actually laughed in this one when the guy like does his fan and the kid comes in, wait, is that your monster roar? Like...
You know what? You should get the prize of the monsters in this. See you later.
Is this kid having a stroke?
So basically this guy's like a okay, I like that.
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, he's burning his foot, but, you know.
And the kid walks in.
Who?
What
That's
monster
just-
cry is that?
That's just his neighbor who's an inventor.
Oh, it's his neighbor.
Fuck, but Minya is terrible. Minya
Yes,
is
I
atrocious.
completely agree. But Minya is supposed to be like this representation.
Oh,
of
good. So he's
Listen, I am not a fan of Minya. Don't get me wrong with this movie. This is not one of the best Godzilla movies. But for the love of God, Megagearus, it was so dreadful to walk through. I cannot believe you think that this movie is not better. Because at least it has a through-through. That movie is just slow, monotonous, and no one develops in any way, shape, or form. Also, if we're gonna go with craziness here, what's more relatable? Some robbers kidnapping a kid without, hindsight, or literally the Japanese government developing a black hole gun and shooting it at the Earth,
Alright, how about this?
and a giant dragonfly going through a wormhole.
This film is better than Godzilla vs. Megagearus because Godzilla vs. Megagearus is a bad Godzilla film for adults, or
Yes.
like for just watching. This is a passable children's film with a questionable final 2 minutes that possibly ruins the entire film in my eyes, but for some may see it as fine.
Don't get me wrong, it's a bad scene. They shouldn't have put it in there. But for a second, it's still good on that note. It's still good a minute beforehand. But in any case,
What are we doing next?
1 second.
My hopes and dreams.
Dramatic pause.
So the next film on our list
Is a classic in regards to the Godzilla franchise. We have two heavyweights duking it out for the first time ever. King Kong versus Godzilla.
Is it really King Kong vs. Godzilla?
It is.
That's the next one? And what's
Yep.
that number?
That is number 4.
Alright, this could be interesting.
Very interesting indeed. Because again, they're remaking this in 2 years, so you guys are gonna be able to see, was the original battle as legendary as it sounds? And the answer may surprise you. So until then, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Remember, Godzilla's Revenge is better than Godzilla X Megagearus.
I can't believe we're gonna post that there. Enjoy the bloopers.
Enjoy the bloopers. It does look a little compressed. I wouldn't mind keep in mind, this is the actual DVD.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that'll help. I just stretch it a little bit more. Once again, this kid is just walking way in front of the person he was just walking with.
Did that kid just say read?
Well, did you just see that he gave a face like, and then he goes back to having the hands on the wall? So those are 2 different scenes. Also, is this the reason why Minya is so popular? Is because of this kid?
No, actually, Minya was, obviously Japanese just like cute things.
It's not cute!
No, like the road signs, everything. They like younger, like, don't even think, don't. Cat was going for the camera. By the way, keep in mind this is the same universe where Godzilla literally has killed millions of people. So it's like,
Yeah.
I want to go see Stalin and Hitler and it's like, what?
Mussolini. You know what? And you know why? Let's.
Or it'd be, it's kind of hard to put this in, especially since Godzilla's only murdered Japan.
Yeah.
I could see if like America wanted to, like a kid from America
That would
who's
be
never
like
experienced.
That'd be like Emily Park saying, "I want to go see Jaws."
Yeah.
No, I want to go to the shark.
Oh, Pan American. Did not. only place left that it's still alive is in our dreams. Grossaurus? I mean Gorosaurus.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
Barbecue that son of a gun.
Actually, by the way, this is technically the giant eagle, I think.
Okay.
Because the giant condor was in the diversity monster. This is the giant eagle, completely different monster. I'm not even kidding. There's 2 separate entries.
What's the difference? It's the exact same footage.
Listen, I will show you on Toho Kingdom. They're actually 2 different monsters.
And break your back, kid. BS. It's more of a splat.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh god. No, it's Gavera, apparently.
Yeah.
These subtitles are incredible.
Oh, maybe they're helping the police. Are those the police? Maybe?
I think they're construction workers. I take it.
don't. Oh, yeah. Maybe they're on the railroad. Oh, detectives. No, they were detectives.
But they had hard helmets like they were workers. Oh my god, why is he humping the car?
I don't know.
Fair point.
Okay, you're making the assumption that this kid knows about these robbers. He just found... He went into an abandoned building that no one's supposed to live in.
I'm
and
saying
he found some stuff.
I'm saying he's dry humping a car, and then he says he has a license in his vehicle. No offense, even if I had a license and I dry humped a car, I feel like people would still call me out on it. Oh well.
He drops the fruit. Not if you've seen eating these. They're kind of hallucinogenic.
I swear to God, I didn't steal them from Mothra. Just let Mothra know that I found these, and the ones missing from her
Don't tell
stash.
Mothra.
Oh god, crotch.
Oh god.
That's a lot of crotch. Oh my god, that annoying roar. So here's an idea.
No, I think I'll run.
So here's an idea for you. I mean, that was... okay, but why doesn't he wait till Gabber's sleeping, walk into his mouth, and then grow?
I think you're missing the point of this movie. I'll get that later.
But I'm just saying, he would beat Gabber, right?
He would.
Oh god, now...
Yep, that's new footage.
Oh, thank the Lord! Alright, what was he gonna do? Oh no, not the Jaguar.
Attack of the Man-Eater.
No, it's Matango. That's the giant killer.
Nope, that's actually Man-Eater. That's what it's called.
Why is it called the Man-Eater?
That I don't blame Toho. I don't. Okay, I like that. Look how much longer he's using it against them. Godzilla's not even phased.
It's like, nope. Cool.
Oh.
Let's go. Am I taking your arm? Am I barbecuing you? How are we doing this?
Whatever he said, I did it. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
But let's be honest. This guy.
You're not.
Let's be honest. The kid did a stupid joke. You don't understand. Hey, look, just let my son go, okay? He's a young kid. He did a prank. Brooks Family Entertainment.
National Captioning Institute. They should really work. They should really work on their subtitles.
Hello everyone, and before I go, I want to give a shout out to Patreon supporters Sam Smith, Matthew Leppen, Onlyplayapples, WhiteHotD, sgtMcPain, Ollie, Joey G, Ace, Jordan Shavit, Filip, Michael Persson, Nathan Angus, Aaron Yee, Tim, and Lou. Thank you so much for your awesome support, guys. You guys rock. This has been Greyshot17. I'll see you all next time.